The Dream Team. The Home Ownership Dream Team. Tracy Conyers. Gregory Clark. Chantel Newman. Bridget Gilder. Raymond and Stacy Lewis. The Home Ownership Dream Team.
Hello, thanks everyone for tuning in with us today. We have a special guest, Ms. Rita Williams.
Hey everybody.
It's so great to have her. And of course we have Stacy and Raymond Lewis, which are the financial experts on our team. Ms. Tracy Conyers, who is our real estate expert. Ms. Chantel, the money woman that helps get the loans. And of course myself, Bridget Gilder with Bridget Gilder Insurance Agency. This morning I'm going to take a couple of moments just to talk to you about insurance. A lot of you are at home during this pandemic and you have plenty of time to get your affairs in order if you already have not. And of course we're still in hurricane season. This is a good chance to pull out those insurance documents and see exactly what you have. And I know this is a home ownership show, and some of you are probably not homeowners, but you're a renter. So that means that you still have some assets that need to be protected. A good renter's insurance policy will ensure that during hurricane season, if something happens, you're covered. A lot of people already have renter's insurance, but what you may not know is that if there's a flood, you will not be covered for anything that floods in your home if you don't have the flood insurance in addition to that renter's insurance. And of course, becoming a homeowner also means that you're going to need homeowner's insurance. So that's something we can look at for you. As you shop for different homes, we're available to examine what that insurance cost will be for you. But on a more serious note, during this pandemic, something else to consider for all of us is our life insurance needs. Because we know that that's something that we'll all deal with at some point in time. Some of us have elderly loved ones that may need coverage. You know, they may have purchased a policy 10, 20 years ago and they'll tell you I have coverage, but those policies may be $2,500, $5,000, and they may be in need of having those policies updated. Sometimes, you know, we're at the age we are, we're responsible for our parents and their own fixed incomes. That means we may have to pick up a little policy for them because ultimately we're going to be responsible for those expenses if something happened to our loved ones. So we want to make sure that everyone in the family have those life insurance needs in place. We can insure your family members all the way up to age 85. We have a plan to fit everyone, even if a loved one has had issues with high blood pressure, diabetes, maybe they've suffered a stroke or heart attack. We still have plans that can take care of them. One reason that it's so important to have that life insurance in place is if you're a homeowner and one of your primary breadwinners passes, it puts a real strain on the family keeping that house and that home paid for. Whereas if you have a decent policy in place, you got money to take care of that mortgage, pay the home off, and then that home base is still secure for the family that's left behind. So take a little time, make sure that you have flood insurance. Here in Beaumont, it's so important to have that flood insurance. It's almost like the entire Beaumont is a flood zone at this point.
Absolutely.
We just never know what's going to flood next. With the heavy rains, the water comes up so quickly. So if you don't have flood insurance, give us a call. We're happy to look at that for you. And as you review those coverages, it's important, even on your auto insurance, it's important to know what are your deductibles. Because with insurance, you know, you're having to be responsible for a certain portion of that loss. So is that a $500 deductible, a $1,000 deductible? What are you looking at? And then Stacy mentioned the emergency fund. That's another good benefit of having an emergency fund. If somebody tells you the first $500 is out of pocket, you're not devastated because you already have those funds set aside. So we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. You give us a call so that we can review those policies for you or help you get a policy in place.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, and one of the things that I do know
is that flood insurance is very important. As we said, even if you're not in a flood zone, we've had that happen. I mean, we closed and then that week, Imelda came and the people, you know, didn't get it and brand new home and the home flooded. And so they never got a chance to move in because they didn't get that flood insurance. So I know different circumstances have us in different places. However, you got to start making sure that we take care of those priorities, like you said, and so you got to protect your investment. And even what Ms. Bridget saying about the life insurance, you know, who want to just be getting dinners and, you know, trying to drum up food and all that stuff to pay for burial whenever you're not. It's just so unfair to have to put that on the family whenever you just decided that you weren't going to take care of your business.
And you know, just like she said, I'm sorry, Tracy, but just for the simple cost of a meal out, I know for myself, that's one of my favorite pastimes, is going out.
Absolutely.
And we spend a lot of money eating and drinking and being merry. And just for the cost of one of those Friday we can have a reception for our family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I have a question. I know you mentioned about the climates. You got, you know, to be prepared with insurance with the floods and things like that, especially in Beaumont, like you said. But I have a question. What about burglary? How does that work when somebody break into your home and things like that or whatever? Some of the importance of that.
Well, just standard with our renter's insurance as well as homeowners policies. That's one of the main perils that you're going to be protected for is burglary, theft, that type of thing. Now, I will say with this because unfortunately, a lot of people get ideas about insurance, but with a burglary or theft, of course, the first thing you want to do is contact the police and make sure that there's adequately documented that you have actually experienced that type of loss, and then contact your insurance agent so that she can get the ball rolling with opening the claim for you, because definitely with our policies, you're going to be protected for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the cost of insurance? A lot of people, you know, they paying already for mortgage, they're paying for rent, you know, rent properties and things like that. What is like some of the lowest quotes that they can start paying a month with insurance?
Well, with our renter's policies, we suggest everybody start that coverage with at least $25,000 because that gives them replacement cost coverage on their content.
Okay.
And that's important because you certainly wouldn't want your stuff to be depreciated down at the time of loss, because I mean they can depreciate furniture and stuff down quite a bit. It's very valuable to us, our belongings, but the way they calculate it can be very disappointing. So at least get replacement cost coverage on your contents.
Okay.
You can get a renter's policy for under $30 a month.
What,
typically.
$30 a month and you can get $25,000 to cover your stuff? That's amazing.
Yes, yes.
That's
And then on homeowners policies, of course, they vary depending on the cost of the home and the location of the home. But here in Beaumont, we have some challenges with the hurricane windstorm because it is very costly. But we can get you a policy from anywhere from $1,200 a year, I would say, on upwards of a couple of $1,000 a year, depending on the cost of the home.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And what's so fabulous about our homeowners insurance policies, Ms. Chantel is able to work that into the escrow account so that they don't have to actually pay a separate insurance note. It's all worked into the loan for
Yes,
them.
yeah, so you make one payment and everything is, you know, as long as you keep making your monthly payments, you're covered.
So what you still renting for?
And I have a question too, because I've had several clients that ask me, I don't know how I got asked insurance questions, but there's
part of the team.
But there are a lot of people saying that you can bundle your flood and your home insurance together if you're actually have an agent that do that. Does your company provide that, or do?
You know what, that is something I've recently heard. I do have some companies that will do some bundling of the flood insurance with the home, but that's typically for mobile homes for me.
Okay.
But I've learned recently that there are companies that are actually bundling that flood with the homeowners, which I think is phenomenal. And it's definitely something to take a look at. But we can bundle that in the sense of bundling home, auto, and flood insurance under one company that will offer you discounts and benefits, and we are able to do that for you.
Awesome.
So would that be included with life as well? In the bundle?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Bundle.
Yeah. And that's the most important thing that you can have is that life insurance.
Especially with the pandemic.
Especially with the pandemic.
Yeah, the pandemic, people, I mean, you know, nobody expected it. I mean, I have a relative that passed away from it. So I know it's, you know, that hit closer to home. So it's like, you know, very unexpected, you know, and especially their birthday. They were born on the same day and they got married on their birthday. And then, you know, a few days after that little celebration, you know, those dates happened. The wife ended up passing away. So that was very unfortunate. So things could occur, and that's why we always talk about the sunshine and the rain. You got to be prepared for both. Yeah, we enjoy that sunshine, but baby, when that rain comes, you got to be ready. You know, the storm, because like we say, it's coming. You know, it's not like it's not going to come. You know, we got this sunshine. Look, maybe it's raining and the sunshine. I think used to say the devil is whipping his wife or something like that. But that's
It's raining and sunshine right now.
yeah, so that's what's going on right now. So, but you just have to be prepared. And just like right now, both of them happen. It's raining and the sunshine is there. So, you know, and that's real, you know. So just be prepared, stay prepared. You know, people are, you know, the ones that are unprepared, they're not paying their rent. So now you're putting a strain on the landlord. You know, you hurting other people because of decisions that you just decided that you're not going to make and take care of your business. So not, like I said, a lot of things affect other people when you make a decision of what you're not going to do or what you're going to do and things like that. So like I said, right now, landlords, Miss Bridget is an entrepreneur. So, you know, she has rental property. So there are people that's not wanting to pay their rent. And that's a bad decision to make, to not, you know, have an importance of where you laying your head at. You know, that should be like a number one priority to protect that. So, and then now you got to move out, save for a down payment on a, you know, you got to move in with a deposit and all of that stuff. So now you're taking more money because if you just go ahead and pay your rent, now you got a deposit plus the first month rent and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, everything else. So, you know, just move smart.
I think there's a lot of misinformation really out there right now. There's a lot of
Absolutely.
misinformation circulating. Oh, you don't have to pay your rent, you don't have to do this, but what you don't realize, you may be able to defer some things, but you're still going to be responsible for it. So don't get so caught up with what everybody is saying. Do what's right. Keep your family protected by making sure that you meet your obligations. Things can get tight and challenges will come against all of us, but we still have to stay the course. And we want y'all to just get right back with us. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with you.
The Dream Team. The Home Ownership Dream Team. Tracy Conyers. Gregory Clark. Chantel Newman. Bridget Gilder. Raymond and Stacy Lewis. The Home Ownership Dream Team.
Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm Gregory Clark with Legendary Inspection Group. We're just a local home inspection company here in servicing Southeast Texas. So whenever you're ready, after you work with your lender and you guys work with your agent and you find a beautiful house and you're ready for me to go ahead and inspect it, just feel free to give us a call. We'll definitely come out as soon as possible and give you everything that you need regarding your home inspection. Thank you very much.
Smiles are contagious. First impressions are very important. A great smile says it all. At Beaumont Texas Dental, we offer exceptional quality treatment, including general and cosmetic dentistry. At the dental practice of Dr. Kosher Shireen, we believe in timely appointments and the best service. So, give us a call. Your healthy and beautiful smile is our goal. We accept all major insurances.
Yes, we're here. The Dream Team is here. Oh, yes, we're here. Dream Team is here. Oh, guys, thank you for tuning in to us today. today on another good Saturday morning. You're taking your time out to watch us and see what's going on in the community and see how we can help and bless you. So today, it's myself. I'm here, Tracy Conyers, your realtor. We have Bridget Gilder, Gilder Insurance. We have Chantel Newman with Town Square Mortgage. We have Raymond and Stacy Lewis, Credit One Solutions. And we also have our very special guest, Miss Veena. She's with the Dream Team. Yes.
Don't miss it.
Yes, we love her. We love you. Yes, thank you. So today we're back, and now we're gonna let Miss Chantel Newman touch on some things about, because she's your money woman. She closes it, baby. So we're gonna let Chantel give a shout out to you about this money.
I am. Hi guys, it's Chantel Newman, your money woman. Hey guys, I am so delighted to be here. Once again, Chantel Newman, mortgage loan officer with Town Square Mortgage. And we wanted to come to you. I mean, we're so happy to be back in the studio, filming again for, we call it our second season, because boy, COVID just beat us down and everything. So we're on our second season of the HomeOwnership Dream Team TV show, and some things have changed. So we definitely want to go ahead and speak on that, touch on it, especially with Miss Tracy, your #1 realtor right here. The whole entire Dream Team has been affected, and we're seeing different things going on. So what's important? You get into a home, okay? So the first thing, what Raymond and Stacy Lewis always say, everything starts and ends with credit. Credit. Right now is the best time to start working on your credit if you haven't been, okay? There's so many websites to be able to go on, annualcreditreport.com, to go ahead and see exactly where your credit is, to put you in place to be able to become a homeowner.
Not the score.
Exactly. It doesn't have a score, but it tells you exactly what's on there. So a lot of people want to look at the different credit websites like Credit Karma, and I'm not downplaying Credit Karma or anything, but that's not an accurate credit score at all, because when I pull your score, it's a mortgage score, so it reports differently. And when you see the Credit Karma score, that's a consumer report score. So if you're going out there buying a car, getting credit cards or something like that, that's the score that's based off of. So I know we did a credit segment and everything, and we have so many tools with Mr. and Mrs. Lewis. For instance, Credit My Rent. We have so many tools to be able to use to go ahead and boost up that credit score to get you to qualify. Now, as we all say, hey, there's grants out there. Yes, there is money. There's money out there, but there's different, you have to qualify. So at Town Square Mortgage, we are one of the few lenders that's still doing down payment assistance grants, okay? So as you guys know, my favorite one is TDHCA. I'm the region's top loan officer for TDHCA grants because it truly helps the community become a homeowner. I shared with everybody at the team and stuff, my youngest client was 19 years old. My most experienced client was 85 years old that had just became a homeowner. So these grants. So let's talk about the free money. Well, I'm gonna be very transparent. Okay, there is no free money. Okay, there's a grant, and it comes with a second lien. Okay, now the second lien, at some point when you refinance or pay off the loan within 30 years, you will have to pay it back. Okay, now so let's say you get $5,000 for down payment assistance, and you take 30 years to pay it off. Hopefully you'll go ahead and pay that one extra principal payment a year and stuff, and pay off within 25 years or more. But you want to definitely be aware of that. You can always refinance to get out of that, but what the grant does, it helps you get into a home now.
Absolutely.
Okay? So, as Ms. Tracy says, as long as you're a good steward, you know, and you plan for it, you're going to be in a better situation and everything to get you in there. We have put people in homes, many hundreds, thousands of people in homes, and we're supposed to be doing our shout out and everything for our homeowners that we closed during COVID. But we put so many people in homes, and they get money back at the table.
That's awesome.
You know, so we're able to get down payment assistance. Right now, TDHCA gives you a grant from anywhere from 2% down payment all the way up to 5%. That is a lot of money, you guys. That is a lot of money to be able to help you. Now, a lot of people, you know, hopefully you were able to take, you know, get your stimulus. They're talking about another stimulus coming around again. We're hoping. But use that money wisely. Don't go to the Gucci store in the Galleria. Just be good steward of it. If you need that money to be able to go ahead and enroll in credit repair because your credit is not where it needs to be, where that $1,200 coming from stimulus to pay your earnest money to buy a house, you know, that money is there. So just don't go to the Gucci store or go buy some new Jordans or whatever that's out there.
I want to say something about that because I was faced with something. And I had a client that came short on her funds. And I was like, I wonder, you know, what happened with that, whatever. So come to find out, so she was just buying 300 bundles, all of this stuff. So she did not have her closing costs. So guess who had to make a decision? Am I going to give up this $700 or $1,000, however much it was, to help her get her and her kids in this house, or you making bad decisions and I'm going to leave y'all on the street? You know, but I said, you know, but I had a conversation with her, of course, because I'm like, you know, you got to prioritize. So even whenever, if you're not prioritizing now, you move into the house, what are you going to sacrifice to make sure you keep this house? So it was a little bit of education, but of course the spirit is not going to allow me to put people out on the street, because God said, take care of my people. So just go ahead though and think about some things that you need to do to make sure things are taken care of. So of course the decision was made for me to go ahead and make sure you get into your home. But yet, as I said, just make wise decisions.
Absolutely, absolutely. So going back onto the grant, here's some very easy qualifications that has not changed. Town Square has not changed any of their overlays concerning the TDHCA program. So as long as you have a 620 credit score. Now with COVID, a lot of things implemented came about and raised up those credit scores. You know, so now where you see, you know, you can be able to buy a home at 580. That has really kind of gone away a little bit, you know. So we definitely want to push for 620, you know, 640 if we can. We want to be able to, you know, to be able to get your score as high as possible. 1 to 2 people income, there is an income limit. 1 to 2 people income for Jefferson County is $83,609. That's the income limit, that the maximum money that you can make as a household if you have 1 to 2 people living in a household. If you have 3 or more people living in a household, that income limit is $96,161. That's $96,000 here in Beaumont, that maximum income, and you can still receive the grant to be able to go ahead and get into your home.
So it's not low income.
So it's not, exactly, and it's not low income. I had a client the other day give me a call, and he was like, okay, is it certain areas that you can move into? First of all, we license for Texas, okay? Looking to get into Louisiana quickly. So anywhere in Texas, this grant is available. And what I always say, my bags stay packed. I'm always ready to go. So we're always ready to go for a closing. But, you know, there's different counties have different income limits. When you get into the Houston, Harris County, Fort Bend County, those income limits actually go up, you know. So, you know, so that $225,000 house and now you have an income limit that's gonna go up, and they're beautiful homes. Beautiful homes out there and everything. So we definitely have, the no client left behind, and we wanna see, like Ms. Stacy said, if it takes 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or a year, trust the process. Trust it. And when you see your credit start going up, that doesn't give you the go-ahead, the green light to go out there and hurry up and go get that dealer's card. Or just to go ahead and buy that a new car, because what's the priority? We want to be able to go ahead and have that new home with that garage. So then after that you can go ahead and drive that car in there and stuff. So we walk you through the entire process. It starts with myself or Tracy. She'll, we don't want you, Tracy always said, we don't want you to window shop. We don't want you to go out there or be a stalker and start peeping through the doors or the windows or anything, and it's something that you will not qualify for. So the first thing you want to do is definitely get pre-qualified. Right. You want to know when Tracy puts an offer in for you, you want to know for sure you're going to be able to go ahead and get that home.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm Gregory Clark with Legendary Inspection Group. We're just a local home inspection company here in servicing Southeast Texas. So whenever you're ready, after you work with your lender and you guys work with your agent and you find a beautiful house and you're ready for me to go ahead and inspect it, just feel free to give us a call. We'll definitely come out as soon as possible and give you everything that you need regarding your home inspection. Thank you very much.
Hey y'all, it's Reba Williams and I'm with the team, Home Ownership Dream Team. Guess what? You guys, man, y'all are in some great stuff, man. We've been having some great fun with these guys. We've been learning about the credit. Get your credit fixed. It starts and ends with the credit. And you don't want to miss this. We got some repairs, man. They could be a counselor, all of that good stuff. And I'm just happy to be with the team. And guess what? One shop stop. We do everything here on the Home Ownership Dream Team.
The Dream Team. The Home Ownership Dream Team. Tracy Conyers. Gregory Clark. Chantel Newman. Bridget Gilder. Raymond and Stacy Lewis. The Home Ownership Dream Team.